So hello bros, Armarouge strikes again. So this game I will show you how to play the fire spin with the proper build of this Pokemon. But first, let me tell you my build. The first important build of Armarouge is the Rapid Fire Scarf, because Rapid Fire Scarf maintains the boosted attack of Armarouge while using the fire spin. Also, when you use the flame charge, you will gain the boosted attack automatically, and also if you hit the enemy when you are using the flame charge, you will gain a shield, which is very important to maintain it when you are using Armarouge. And the next item build is the Wise Glass for the damage of your boosted attack, and the last one is the Slick Spin. So when you are playing a fire spin, you need to remember that you really need to be closer to your opponent in order for you to gain the stats of the defense mechanism, which is the SPA defense and the other defense. So of course, when you are using a flame charge and you get the boosted attack, that makes the Armarouge attack very short. So you're acting like you are using a shotgun in that position. So you need to take note that it will not chase the bullet. When you're just using a normal attack, the attack will chase, but when you are using the boosted attack, you're just putting a flamethrower to the enemy. So that's the important part. When you're using a rapid fire scarf, it will make it very faster, and also the range is low. That's why you need to get closer when you are in your boosted attack positioning. So of course, the fun part of this is that you really it's one of the attacker with the highest defense, so that's why you need to hit a multiple opponents, and the boosted attack of it is very good because it has an AoE damage, but the problem is the short range, so you need to get closer to your opponent. That's why the battle item is the XP. So here I'm trying to hunt them, but sadly I did not kill them because there are two of them. I'm trying to become like an assassin in that part, but I did not, so I did fail. So here I'm going inside, so I'm just rushing in and I'm maintaining my positioning closer to them in order for my boosted attack to hit. So remember that once you hit the flame charge, that's the time your attack will become boosted, bros. And that's the time the rapid scarf is very useful, because it will be your boosted attack is so fast, which means you will deal much damage in that particular places. So as you've seen, I give too much damage to the enemy when I'm using the flame charge, fire spin, and hit all the boosted attack, plus the rapid scarf attack speed is really good. That's why this build is a must for Armarouge, the rapid fire scarf. It is very important. You need to take note of that. So of course, when you're playing Armarouge, you really need to be closer to your opponent as always. So if you cannot reach the enemy and when you are in boosted attack, just try to chase them and wait for your flame charge to pull in. Remember that, because if the enemy is not closer to you, the boosted attack will not reach to your opponent. That's why that's the time you use the X speed, or if X speed is not available, just try to walk in to maintain the defense of your fire spin to the opponent. So of course, another part of Armarouge is that when you are using your Unite move, it's very slow. So that's why you need to wait and accurately wait for the opponent to be off guard or they're pushing. It acts like a defense mechanism to the opponent. And another tips, bro, when you are against an Espion or Eves, fire spin can broke their passive, bros. So you need to just take closer to them, and once the passive is broken, that's the time you will use the flame charge to throw them up and slow them down. That's the key when you are facing against Eve, and I will show you that in a matter of seconds when the time comes, how to deal with the Eve. Here I died here because I take too much damage and my shield is broken because of the defender, and I thought I will live here, but the damage of Espion is really against my shield. So here, if we're using fire spin, you can use the flame charge. Even you didn't hit the enemy, their boosted attack will become, your attack will become boosted. So here, as you've seen that, I'm just taking closer to Eve, but I missed my Unite move there. That's why you don't need to use your Unite move in that particular situation. You need to use your Unite move in defending or in an enemy with stack. They are stacking together. That's the right time you will use your Unite move, because the Unite move release is very slow. That's a problem of Armarouge. So here, I will go inside, and this is what Flame Charge, Fire Spin is very good at. If they are sticking together, your damage is insane, and your boosted is proccing. Look at that damage, bros. They can do anything when you Rapid Scarf and the boosted attack, and look at that damage. As you've seen, it is really pretty good dealing damage to the opponent, and even with multiple opponents, the damage is insane. So here, I will not die because of my defense is building up much faster when there's a multiple opponents. If it hits a particular target, so that's why you need to be closer, because this build is like a melee mode of Armarouge, and it's like a petal dance of Venusaur. So that's why you really need the Rapid Scarf in order for your boosted attack to work like a charm in every team fight, or to have damage to the opponent. And also you need to hit the Flame Charge, because Flame Charge is your sustaining ability when you are using Armarouge. Once you hit the target when you are using the Flame Charge, that's the time you have the boosted attack. So here I will tell you how to deal it with Espion here. So as you've seen, the passive becomes it broke. So that's the time you use the X speed in order for you to move closer to the opponent. So this is the right time to use the Unite move to pushing the objectives, and luckily the stand of Regieleki hits it. That's why I get the perfect Unite move in that particular. So as you've seen, I'm just 1v for the enemy in there, which is Armarouge is really strong if you know the strength and weaknesses of this Pokemon. So it's up to you what build, but I really recommend the Rapid Scarf of this Pokemon. So here I'm even against too many opponents here, but I'm just dealing with the damage with them, and as you've seen, I just 1v3 them. It is really pretty strong when you know how to deal and know the weakness of this Pokemon. So that's why you need to be closer to your opponent, and also take note that once you are using the Flame Charge, hit the opponent in order for you to gain shield. Hit the opponent, and that's the time your attack will become boosted, and the Rapid Scarf looks like it will work pretty good with this Flame Charge ability. So here, remember bros, you need to maintain the fire spin. That's why you need to hit the opponent when you are using the fire spin. That's why Rapid Fire Scarf is really good against this, because you are maintaining your basic attack to the opponent while maintaining your fire spin combo. So here I'm just using my Unite move to build some damage, and this is what fire spin really very good against the opponent. Even I'm low HP, I'm still bulky, and look at that. I don't know why the Mew Unite move did not get me invincible there, and I'm just still taking the damage, because I think that's why, because I use my fire spin there. So thank you bros, I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope we reach 20 likes again with this type of content. So thank you bros, and stay hydrated as always.